RJ, here you go, my friend.
All right, we're ready to go. The first out of 3 tonight for the Hornets goes Green Flag Racing. The pole sitter tonight out of Princeton, the 104 car of Jonathan Adelman in car number 104. Inside of row number 1 on the outside out of Lester Prairie, Minnesota. Now bolting to the race lead, Justin Schleiche in car 14, your leader. 47 tonight, Tim Lavoie from Sauk Rapids in car number 47. It is the 104 car. Now Jonathan Adderman in 104. 13, Alexi Gallagher is next. 112 is Brennan Gave in 06. Jasmine Matthewman from Princeton. S14, Schleiche continues to lead this one. 8 laps the distance, first of 3 heats tonight for the Hornets. 3 heats and the Princeton Hornets this evening. Schleiche continues to lead in the red and silver number 14, but trying to close the gap. You'll see Tim Lavoie in the white number 47. Lavoie running second. Third now, it's Alexi Gallagher in the green 13 machine into the top 3. Adderman 104 and 06. Jasmine Matthewman 112. Brennan Gave with some problems pulling the 112 car to the infield. Brennan Gave gets off the gas and off the racetrack in 112. Heat 2 headed to the staging area. They'll be getting ready to come out onto the racetrack next. A battle for the race lead shaping up. We'll see if there's enough time, but Tim Lavoie has been closing the gap in 47 with each and every lap here tonight. Schleiche 14 has no idea how close the second place car is, but race fans, you can see it on the track. Here they come to the flying green flag. 2 more to go. On the final 2 laps, it's Schleiche, your race-long leader. Started where? Outside row 1. Wasted no time, and he is sitting out front, bringing it in for the white flag. This time we got one more trip around this track tonight in Heat 1 for the Hornets. Schleiche, your leader, trailing right on the back bumper. Here comes Tim Lavoie in 47. It's going to be a shootout to the finish out of the final corner. Checkered flag in the hands of the starter. It's up in the air. It's down. Justin Schleiche, the winner. Schleiche chased to the checkers closely by Tim Lavoie in 47. Third place will be the 13 machine of Alexi Gallagher. And rounding out the top 4, Jasmine Matthewman in 06. So race fans, your winner, all the 14F of Eric Fun and 7G. It's Daniel Castor tonight in the 25K car, and we're ready for Green Flag Racing. And the green's out, we're underway. They work their way down into turn number 3, the battle for the lead, getting ready to come out of turn 4. At the end of that first lap, you'll find Jake Byrell out front in 13. Byrell with Johnson 35 in second. Daniel Castor 25, a little bump and go out of turn number 2 as the double O of Tristan Coburn gets involved in turn 2. We head it down the back chute, 13F Funt and Grulke in 7G as they race him by. 13 Byrell out front, your race leader started second. Ended up in the first position at the end of 1. He's still there with Johnson, 35, trailing about 3 car lengths behind. 25K tonight, it's Daniel Castor in the 25K car, 13F. Out Eric Funt in that 4th spot. All of these cars headed to the main heat number 3 in staging. They'll be up next. Byrell 13 out front. As the laps go by, we see the cross flags, yellow and green. We're halfway. At the halfway point, it is still Jake Byrell in 13, bringing it to the flags with the 35 car. Johnson in tow, about 3 car lengths to the behind. 25K, Daniel Kastner tonight, but here comes Grulke in the orange 7G. Grulke doing a good job in the top 4. It's Funt in 13F and Coburn in the double O car as we come by the flying green out this time. The battle for the lead. Here they go. Johnson looked like he had the small advantage as they go by the stripe that time with the 2 to go. Johnson now takes the advantage down the back straightaway. The 35 car headed into that front spot. Byrell tries to trade it back out of turn 4. Here they come to the white flag. One more time to go. on the final quarter lap around this track here tonight. Quarter mile the lap distances at Princeton Speedway. We're going to settle it once for all as the checkers get ready to fly. Your leader out of turn 4, coming in for the checkers, Drew Johnson in 35 with the win. 13, Jake Viral trailers in the second spot. 25K, Daniel Kastner in third, and 7G, Eric Rolke will run.
Christopher McCain out of Sandstone, and in the third and final row, it's the 46 SSG, our season champion by 1 point here this year out of Big Lake, Danny Burkholder. All right, we go to the green flag. 23 laps we're going to do in this one just to see if the drivers have enough fuel on board. No, I'm just kidding, folks. We wouldn't do that. Well, we might do that, but we're not going to tonight, so don't worry about it. And this is our final heat event at tonight's first night of the P-Town Showdown. So, got a lot of racing, like RJ said, but this is the final heat. Coming up after this, we need to start lining up our consolation, B-mains, whatever you'd like to call it. Well, a good race going on over on the far side into 3, and now coming out of 4 with a new leader, and that is the 46 SSG, that car painted up. Well, I don't know if it's a car painted up or if it's a new car, but altogether different than at the end of the season. And that is Danny Burkholder in the 46 SSG. He's out of Big Lake, and he is up into the lead. In second place, it is number 89, a Christopher McCain, or McLean. There we go. Looks like there's an extra C in there, but there's not. Christopher McLean out of Sandstone. Mr. Olean, who was one of the last drivers that came down out of Sandstone on a weekly basis to race with us. All right, it's still Mr. Well, I don't know if it was Willie Gray. It might have been. I'm not for sure. Willie Gray. Well, I don't know if that's the answer. Maybe you would know. The 46 still in the lead. Danny Burkholder out of Big Lake, lengthening that lead a little bit by a little bit. And right now it is the waggy waggy, as I call it. RJ calls it the flying green or the something or other. I call it the waggy waggy green. It's a little bit of a weird thing. It's just telling our drivers that, hey, you have 2 more laps to go. Burkholder way out in the lead. Back in second place is still Christopher McLean out of Sandstone. Here we go, the white flag down. 1 more lap to go for Mr. Burkholder and company. So half a lap yet to go. It's looking really good right now for the 46. We'll see what happens here. The checkered is up. It's down. Danny Burkholder, the 46 SSG with the win. The 89 car back in second.
With their professional and expertise just in case it's needed. And we're green. Green flag out. The Hornets taking the green, 15 laps the distance out of turn number 4. We got the 35 car, Drew Johnson, your pole sitter. The leader at the end of 1, Schleitche 14, but here comes Danny Burkholder, 46 SSG, started 4th, he's 3rd. Jake Viral, 13, started 7th, he's in 4th. 47, Tim Lavoie in 5th. That is your leader, fans. It's Drew Johnson from Isanti out front. 46 SSG. Danny Burkholder next. 112. Brendan Gave having some problems with the 112 car. Experienced similar issues in the heat race. Going to pull it to the infield and be out of the rest of this one. Schleitche 14. 46 SSG. Danny Burkholder making a move, the slide job down to the base of turn 2. He's going to try to go into turn 3. They're side by side, Johnson and Burkholder out of turn 4. Burkholder now takes over the front spot. Burkholder out front, a half a car length at the stripe, going to move on forward. 35, Johnson. Schleitche in the red and silver, number 14, 3rd. 47, Tim Lavoie going down to the hub out of turn number 4, going to try to move forward. but not quite. Viral 13 doing a great job. Viral followed by Tim Lavoie in 19. Brandon Opsahl. It's Chris McLean in 89. McLean sits 7th. Jasmine Matthewman in the 06 cars. Next in 7G, Eric Grulke, as Danny Burkholder continues the quest for the checkers tonight in 46 SSG. Battle for second, Schleitche 14, Johnson 35. They're side by side. The flag's crossed. You see it. Yellow and green. We're halfway. It's all Danny Burkholder, the 46 SSG car, your leader at the halfway markers. We've got 15 laps the total distance. 14, Schleitche now has moved up 1 notch as he got in front of the 35 of Johnson. 35 now third. 47, Tim Lavoie in the 4th spot. 19, Opsahl, as Lavoie goes on by, going into the top 3. Tim Lavoie moving forward in 47, sits 3rd. Meanwhile, out at the front of the pack, starting to lap traffic as the laps go by. 46 SSG, Danny Burkholder, 00, Tristan Coburn pulls to the infield. Tristan's night is completed here at Princeton with just a few laps left to go. Burkholder out front, 12 car lengths at least. The deficit for Schleitche in 14. 47. In 3rd, it's Tim Lavoie. 35. Johnson, your early race leader, drops in 4th. 19, Opsahl in that 5th spot on the final race of tonight's program here at Princeton Speedway. The Princeton Hornets take the flying green with 2 to go. Burkholder on the final 2 laps, going to circle turn number 4 for the white flag. 1 final lap to go. 1/4 mile left for Burkholder as he tries to make it into the Mossman Geothermal and Mechanical Victory Lane this evening at Princeton. The last race headed towards the checkered flag here tonight. Schleitche 14 will come in as solid second as the checkers come out. Danny Burkholder the winner. Burkholder followed by Schleitche in 14, 47, Tim Lavoie in 3rd. 4th will go to Drew Johnson in the black 35 and 19 machine. A Brandon Opsahl in position number 5. So your winner tonight. Burkholder working his way, the final entry into the Mossman Geothermal and Mechanical Victory Lane tonight at Princeton Speedway, the first of 2 nights of the P-Town Showdown 2nd annual. Tomorrow night we'll be back in action. First green flag drops at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, evening, night, whatever you want to call it. Night number 2 will start at 5 p.m. So Danny Burkholder getting ready to hop out of the car in Victory Lane. When he does, it'll be a chance for you, the fans in the stands remaining here who have toughed it out throughout tonight's racing program. He'll be out of the car. Let's hear it for Danny Burkholder.